Alright, everybody, welcome to episode 7 of Umineko, When They Cry, also known as Umineko no Nakukuro ni. Now, episode 7, we are reaching the end game here. We've only got 2 episodes left, 7 and 8, and then the visual novel is, well, supposedly, at least, over. So, Nocturne of Truth and Illusions, as you can see here on the start section, it says new because we have a new episode that we haven't started reading yet. And I wonder what the title of the episode is. Now, I predicted that maybe it could be Answer or Answers of the Golden Witch because Featherine said that she wanted the next game to be just answers. She just wanted the answers, and I kind of agree with her. I want the answers, okay? So I'm interested to see what the answers are. I'm interested to see how many of my theories were right or wrong. I'm interested to see what the hell's going on with the epitaph. I don't know if that's going to be explained this episode. That might be explained next episode. Who knows? I wonder what the solution to the epitaph is, because I have no idea. I did try, so before you wonder. I mean, if you want to give me any hints, at this point I could be down for just for the epitaph specifically, okay, not the other mysteries, but for the epitaph specifically, if you want, you could give me hints. If it's a Japanese trick that it requires you to learn to know Japanese kanji, then I don't know, man. I'm struggling. That's for sure. I did try it. I did attempt it, but I'm struggling. I'm still stuck at Kinzo's beloved home of old, so I have not gone very far beyond there. And there's supposed to be an 11-letter word, and then it cuts down to a 6-letter word according to the hints we've gone so far of the epitaph. But man, oh man, I've been struggling. So I didn't get much further into that. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the answers are, and I'm excited to get into this episode. So first things first, we need to check out what the episode is called. I've held restraint. I've tried not to actually check it out on my own, but here we go. It says new, so start. If you guys don't see the start section at the bottom left, I'm sorry. You guys should be able to see it, but I know sometimes the recording glitches out or switch. I don't know what it even does. It's weird sometimes, but I know it happened. It happened when I was starting to read episode 6 as well, and someone in the comments went, I mean, you didn't even read the description of the episode, but I did. I read it out loud, so I'm gonna do it now again. So even if you can't see what it says, I'll be reading it out loud. So when I hover over the start, on the bottom left there, you might not see it, but I see it. It says start. Welcome to Rokkenjima. Begin the game. Suspended games can also be resumed from here. So let's start it up. Now you can hear the bell sounds of the game starting. And now we have a new episode unlocked. That is episode 7. And we are about to find out what this episode is called together. I'm very excited. So here we go. Now, I actually haven't been uploaded the Tea Party on Human Party yet for the last episode. I've just been so excited to get into this episode that I haven't even... I'm just starting it up right now without even having seen uploaded those. So yeah, all right. Episode 7. The name is bang, Requiem. Requiem. Requiem of the Golden Witch. Episode 7. Wow. Wow. And I'm thinking, okay, but what could they mean by Requiem? Are we gonna be singing a requiem for? We're gonna do a whole requiem for our beloved Beatrice. Is that it? What are we meaning by requiem here? Right? Are we going to make a requiem for her for the witch? Or maybe because no. No, I don't know. I don't know why it's called Requiem. Do you guys have any ideas? I know episode 6 is called... I mean, I have my thoughts on why episode 6 is called Dawn. I have my thoughts... Well, we know why episode 5 is called End. But why is episode 7 called Requiem of the Golden Witch? I wonder. It's similar to Banquet. They're both the 3rd episode of their respective arcs. As in, the question arcs, right? the third episode is called Banquet, and in the answer arcs, the third episode, also the seventh episode, is called Requiem. But I don't know why either episode is called that. I don't know episode 3 is called Banquet, and I don't know why episode 7 is called Requiem right now. But, to be fair, we may figure it out as we read. I did not figure it out for episode 3, but episode 4, for example, was called Alliance, and I didn't know why it was called that until I started reading it, and then by the time I finished Alliance, I realized, okay, now I know why it's called Alliance. So you might be able to figure out why it's called Requiem by the end of it, by the end of this episode. But what is a Requiem? When I think of Requiem, I'm thinking, this whole musical thing that you do, right? A Requiem, right? Ha ha ha, like that. So we're gonna be seeing we're gonna see people sing for the Golden Witch or something. Maybe we're gonna have a whole Requiem held for her. Or maybe because she's dead, or the old one is dead and the new one has been reborn or something. I'm not too sure. But okay, Requiem of the Golden Witch, episode 7. It says, "Good morning." I hope you guys can see the bottom left here, but you may not be able to. So I'm gonna read out the description now. Here we go. Good morning. Today is the day of the funeral for the Golden Witch and her game. The funeral. So okay, so we're holding a requiem for her funeral, right? Because a requiem is also like a composition for the dead or something like that, right? It's like I don't know what you call it. Like a chill like song, or piece where we all just go, all right, rest in peace, Beatrice, because it's her funeral, because she's dead. I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure she passes away properly. Is that what this episode is going to be about? So Chick Beato is also going to join in to the funeral of her older self, her older version, the original Beatrice, the Golden Witch. Okay, so today's the day of the funeral for the Golden Witch and her game. The days of the game have now ended, and fond memories are all that remain. Here, the cold hard truth will be revealed, and the game will meet its death. There is a bit of difficulty. Okay, so there is a bit of difficulty. That's interesting, because episode 6 says that there's no longer any difficulty level. At this point, there are not hints, but a confession. So episode 6 was straight up confession. Episode 5 was the difficulty is fairly easy. What could possibly fool you now? Episode 6, at this point there are no hints but a confession. So there's no difficulty level. But episode 7 says there is a bit of difficulty. So there is a bit of difficulty for episode 7. So maybe we won't just get answers. Federine said that the next time she just wanted answers, but now it says that there's a bit of difficulty. So there might be a bit of difficulty involved. So then maybe episode 8 is going to be the true epic answer, where we get revealed everything. The days of the game have now ended, and followers are all that remain. Here the cold hard truth will be revealed, and the game will meet its death. Alright, well, time to see the death of the game and the funeral of Beatrice, I guess. Let's get right into this episode. I'm excited. Let's see what we got for us. And let's go. Requiem of the Golden Witch. Okay. Yes, the story is nothing more than fantasy, by the way. No relation to any real persons, organizations, places, or events. Remember, that is true. Yes, that is this too. Alright. That's Featherine. Okay, earth to earth. No, I'm not gonna sing Aimer again. All right, that's fine. I'll leave that out for now. Nah, I'm not gonna sing Aimer. I'm not gonna sing Last Stardust from Fates Tonight. Chill. All right, it's good. It's fine. I'm close, but I'm not gonna do it. It's close, but I'm not gonna do it. Illusions to illusions. What are you talking about, Featherine? Yume wa yume ni? Dreams to dreams? What? A dream is something drawn in the sand between the coming and receding waves? Something so fragile that it is white blank each time the waves draw back?
無駄なことだと嘲笑うだろう。
Hmm.
しかしもう彼女の描いた夢を消す波は二度と訪れない。
So the dream stays forever. Oh yeah, we also learned last part that through checking out the character file that the Rokujima accident is called the Rokujima explosion accident. So an explosion happened, which is well, that was probably predicted by my friend there. Good on him to see that one coming. And honestly, from the moment he said it, I immediately was like, that has to be that has to be the correct answer because it makes so much sense that there's an explosion that happened, and that's why that was rigged to go at midnight, October 5th. It makes so much sense to me. Makes so much sense to me, and that's why everyone dies during the second day, which is October 5th of 1986. Or I mean, the midnight. I mean, I guess it will be October 6th because it's midnight of the next day. But you get what I mean. It's the very end of October 5th, approaching midnight, and then it hits midnight, and then boom, of October 5th. Okay, that's what I mean. We all know what it means, right? The 2 days of October 4th, of October 5th. The second day at midnight, at the very end of the day. Okay, do you know what I mean? All right. No one will ever come again to wipe away the dreams she drew.
彼女が最後に描いた美しき夢はもう永遠に消えることはない。
Wait, this is Virgilia talking, not Featherine.
さあさあ思い浮かべてごらんなさい。
Or I think it is Virgilia. At the start, for some reason, I said it was Featherine. I don't know how I'm getting these voices mixed up, though. I somehow got, I believe, Byrne and Lano's voices mixed up at some point a couple parts ago. But I immediately rectified it, but still. Come on, I'm an amateur. Alright, come try to picture it. Sasa.
それは暖かき春の日の柔らかき午後の日差しがそのまま陰ることを忘れたかのよう。
I mean, spring is approaching. It's currently March. It's currently March right now. I'm recording this on March 2023. So spring is here. It's approaching. It's still very cold, to be fair. That could be as a result of me living up north in the world, but spring is approaching. So maybe we'll see a little bit of sunshine coming up soon. Pictures the gentle afternoon sunshine on a warm spring day. Okay, as though that light would never dim again.
それはとてもとても素敵なことなのだから。
Such a wonderful thing.
あなたの最後の夢の立ち会い人プブリウス・ワルギリア・マロ。
Is that her actual name? Didn't she reveal her name before this? I swear it was different than this. She said her name at some point in episode 6. It was not Publius Virgilia Maro. But that's what it is now. So, okay, Publius Virgilia Maro. I do not quite remember what she said her name was in episode 6, but I'm pretty sure I don't remember Publius or Maro being involved in her naming. Witness to your final dream. Okay. Right, so I'm guessing she's talking about Beato and her dream and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure of the entire context here. Liberated Liberator? Wow, we're starting off with that. Where are we now? What is this place? The suspects were gathered in a room and several inquisitors were reporting on the results of their investigation. Inquisitors? So the Laron is here? Their uniforms closely resembled those of Eisarne Jungfrau, but they were slightly different. Also different were the badges signifying their department. Then came the sound of someone clapping their hands once. It was the lead female inquisitor. It was her signal that all reasoning had been completed.
近景以上にて命名確保以上の推理からあなたのアリバイが存在しないことの証明を終えるものなり
Oh, this person has no alibi. That's the culprit, huh? But that's what they did to Nazi as well. And yeah, Nazi wasn't the culprit, so what's up? At the other end of her pointing finger was a quivering maid with frightened eyes. Quivering maid? With frightened eyes? Her name was... No, that was important. Maid with frightened eyes, okay, so Shannon, Sayo, whatever. All that mattered now was that she could have freely entered the locked room study where the victim was found. Wait, what? Or actually, it might not be Shannon, because this might be another context. I don't really know what's going on here. All that mattered now was that she could freely enter the locked room study where the victim was found. And furthermore, that it had been proven that her claimed alibi for the time of the crime was contradictory. Shaking, the maid tried to continue her illogical pleading, but all her arguments had already been destroyed.
以上にてフーダニット、パウダニットの証明を完了するものなり。
Now you need the wide on it. That's the most important part at this point.
あなたが犯人である事実を揺るがぬものと知りたまえ。
See, that's what they did to Nazi in episode 5, so I'm not going to trust any of this anymore, alright? This person could be innocent. Alright? They set up Nazi in episode 5. I'm not with this.
そんなどうして私が敬愛する旦那様を殺さねばならないのですか？動機がありません。理由がありません。
Yeah, explain the wide on it. Uh-huh.
誰がいかにして犯したか、それのみが立証できれば十分であると知りたまえ。
What? You saying the wide on it is unimportant?
緊急謹んで申し上げる。ミステリーに動機は不要であると知りたまえ。
Nah. Boo! Boo! Then I don't care about your mysteries then. If I don't know the motive, I'm not happy. Because then I could have just used the last episode, for example. I could have just used the theory that Erica helped Battler escape. But there's no proper motive involved in that, so I don't like that theory. So I immediately discarded it. Alright? I don't want this. Boo! Establish the motive, or I'm not with you. The Inquisitor spoke coldly. I don't like this Inquisitor. I'm on the side of the maid. I'm like just like Nazi in episode 5. I'm not Virgilia. Go help the maid, Virgilia. After finishing her witch's prayer, Virgilia stepped back from the casket, which lay on an altar bedecked with many beautiful roses. So is that this Beatrice's funeral? Is this her requiem? Requiem of the Golden Witch? She's in the casket? What is this place? Oh, Battler! Battler's here too! Woo! Okay, good to see Battler again. In her place, Battler moved to the front of the casket, wearing his territory lord's cape. Let's go! That's the go! Alright. Though the cape was supposed to represent dignity and majesty, it somehow made Battler look smaller. What do you mean? Battler's the go, he's always the bigger. Battler held a book with a majestic binding in his hand. Majestic binding. It was a game record that had just been written. Or perhaps it was a tale. A game. Or else a fragment. Written in it was the dream that would be more enjoyable for her than any other. Battler pressed it against his forehead and contemplated for some time. Then he kissed it and laid it gently in the casket. It was placed upon her chest. It made her look like a little girl clutching her favorite stuffed animal as she drifted off to sleep.
これは俺からお前に捧げる唯一の物語だ。
The only one there will ever be. Ayo, rest in peace, Beatrice. Because even though Chick Beato is back and she is Beatrice too, that's not DD Beatrice, alright? DD Beatrice died before Battler could solve all the mysteries, unfortunately. Before he found out the truth. They still will be shut up with you in your casket for all eternity. So, yeah, I still want to know the motive, because I feel like I don't still fully know the motive Beatrice had in the murders, and it's to the point where, okay, so she did all these killings, okay? She killed Battler's entire family, and your boy Battler, after figuring out the truth, figuring out the motive, wanted to apologize to her. You know what I mean? We saw how passionate Bato was at the start of the game. We saw how much he hated Beato for killing his entire family, and then, you know, we see how much Bato does love his family, and for him to want to apologize to the perpetrator, to the culprit. So I still want to know more of this motive, and the relationship between her and Battler. So I still haven't figured that out, to be fair. Alright. So, no one will be able to read it except for you in your casket.
猫箱に閉ざされた唯一不変不可侵の永遠の物語。
Inviolable eternal tale. What does inviolable mean? I'm googling that. Probably it's not super important for me to. Never to be broken, infringed, or dishonored. Okay, gotcha.
だから誰にも物語を汚せない。否定できない。反論できない。俺とこいつだけの二人だけの唯一絶対の真実。
This is the one and only certain truth. Okay, so Burnt Castle can't be the game master no more. Y'all have sealed away the game with Beato now, and it's just a tale between you and her. No one can defile it no more. That's the absolute certain truth. So, if I were to read that book, that majestic tale that you put with Beato in the casket, you're telling me that I'll be able to see what the certain truth is? Dang. Oh, Liberator is back. Hey, what is this place? Wait, I've never seen this place before. And there's car hawks? Okay. Is this Amakusa and Angie or something? A man dashes through a town wrapped in twilight. A town wrapped in twilight? Twilight Town? You know, Kingdom Hearts 2? I don't know. The daytime hustle and bustle of this charming old-fashioned village, which combined tradition with stylistic beauty in the classic style of the last century, now seemed like a mere dream. The orange setting sun was already hidden behind the clock tower. Clock tower? Eh? Kingdom Hearts? Twilight Town? I don't know. And the narrow alleyways were rapidly descending into darkness. As the gas lights began to turn on, they only made the darkness of the twilight stand out all the more. The man sprinted. Who is this man? Is it Amakusa? There was no time. He had to hurry. He'd had several experiments to do and things he had to check. Experiments? Okay, this is definitely not Amakusa. And it had all taken longer than he'd expected. Experiments? Kinzo? Kinzo's the one doing experiments? But wait, how is Kinzo sprinting? He's an old man. He had several things to do and things he had to check. And it had all taken longer than he'd expected. What? Oh wait, so no, this might be the Inquisitors then. This might be the Inquisitors doing experiments. Oh, okay. Okay. The whodunit and howdunit are only the mysteries. That's not true. I don't care. I want the whydunit. In the mystery genre, the motive or the whydunit is given the least precedence. Well, frig you then. I want the whydunit here. I don't know why the culprit did it. The only thing needed for a murder to exist is for a culprit to commit it. Yeah, but a culprit doesn't commit it for no reason. That makes no sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this person just because. What? You know what I mean? Even if it's just for fun, that's more of a reason than just because. That makes no sense. You know what I mean? Look what happened to Nazi. Look how that led Nazi in episode 5, man. To be fair, there was some motive for her to commit those murders, but she wouldn't kill her own daughter and husband. That doesn't make sense. No part of that requires a motive, so it's usually the most ignored element. In fact, These days, there are even some who call it an unnecessary element in mystery stories.
ホワイダニットだけで犯人が決まっちまったらそりゃミステリーじゃん。
Is that Rudolph's voice actor? That sounds like Rudolph's voice actor, but I'm not too sure.
プロパガンダ。
Propaganda.
動機ってやつ心ってやつないがしろにしちゃいけない。
Facts! Don't ignore the heart, that's facts! So, who was that man? I'm confused.
私たちは彼女の最後の眠りがどれほど楽しいものであるかを知っています。
I mean, the guy a second ago spitting facts. He sounded like Rudolph. He was spitting facts. Why did we just cut to him though? What is his relevance in all this?
だから何人たりとも彼女の眠りを妨げることはできないでしょう。楽しい夢に微笑むこの眠りを妨げられるものなどいるわけもないのですから。
I mean, Burn Castle coming in. Alright, so we got two plotlines going on right now. Battler and Virgilia arresting Beato, and then we have a certain man and the Inquisitors debating whether white donuts are important or not in mysteries. Interesting.
さあ、私たちはもう立ち去りましょう。
Okay.
私たちが賑やかにしていたら彼女の夢を眠りを覚ましてしまいますよ。
So what? Let me guess. As you two are leaving, you're gonna bump into this guy who's running in a hurry? Is that what's gonna happen?
そうだな。寝ている子には毛布をかけて部屋を暗くして静かに立ち去るのが決まりってもんだ。
Okay. After looking at the casket one last time, Virgilia turned around quietly. Battler did the same, but he then stopped and turned to face the rose-covered altar. Battler said his final words with his heart. As long as those words didn't leave his mouth, no one would ever know what they were. Okay. However, those words of the heart caused Battler's expression to change several times. At first, he frowned sadly, then his face clouded with remorse, and then changed to a resigned, bittersweet smile. It flashed through several varied expressions. Then, the final expression that crossed his face was, surprisingly, a gentle smile. Oh, that's not surprising to me. Something rose to Battler's lips. However, he bit it back down. Okay. There could certainly be no words to express the many feelings he kept in his chest. So, saying anything aloud will probably be crude. Battler understood this and stopped himself from speaking once more with a resigned smile.
Arigato.
お礼を言われるようなことは何も。
あとを頼む。
I'll leave the rest to you. After seeing Virgilia nod back at him, Battler turned away from the altar one more time and left the chapel. So is this the same chapel, the one in Rokkenjima, or is this a meta world chapel that exists? Virgilia also disappeared, and all disturbances that might have interrupted her blissful sleep were gone. Okay, back to the man running. Liberator is back. Okay, never mind. Back to this place where they're blaming this maid. We're just cutting from Liberator to this casket scene. Okay, the Inquisitors listened with calm, No, scornful gazes. Okay. They listened to the frantic babbling of the maid accused of murdering her master. However, nothing she said could bury the fault in her own alibi. They were all mere emotional arguments. I loved and respected my master so much, I had no motive for killing him. No matter how much she spoke, it only made her look more and more like the floundering true culprit struggling pathetically. The whodunit and howdunit have been satisfied. As for the whydunit, the motive, the heart, who would care? No matter how much she spoke of her gratitude for her master, who had graciously fed her and given her a job when she had been left to starve on the streets after various misfortunes, that didn't help her case in the slightest in the mystery genre. Therefore, her motive didn't matter. All of that could just be squeezed out of the culprit afterwards. An inquisitor took out a roll of parchment and held it forth, cutting it off at the maid's sobs and protests. Cutting off the maid's sobs and protests. Okay.
あなたがいかにして犯行に及んだか。その告発は大本院で受理され、あなたの逮捕を許可したことを知りたまえ。これがあなたの逮捕状なり。動機など犯人の特定には一切不要のものと知りたまえ。その上で謹んで申し上げる。我らが SSVD は罪を認めぬ犯罪者に真実を告白させる強制的手段を持つと知りたまえ。
This SSVD, so these are the eyes on the Jungfrau, you know, above people, even above, you know what I mean? This is the organization behind all the Inquisitors, right? The SSVD. Okay.
我ら異端審問官正義にて祝福された審問具にてあなたの獅子を絞り上げ焼いて潰して引き伸ばして吊るし上げそこより赤き真実を絞り出してみせることを申し上げたてまする。自白すらも不要。補佐官一同そのメイドを逮捕したてますれ。
私じゃないです。私は旦那様を殺したりなんかしません。いや
Who the hell is this guy?
やめな。
Hold it right there. Rebirth. Who's this guy? Man's got the same hair color as Battler. Is this Battler in another timeline? Battler! Hold it right there! Okay, well, let's look at his design at least. He got a whole character design. What did he die? Is that a submarine thing? A necklace on his chest? He's a marine? He's working with Jotaro? Blue jacket thing, hoodie thingy, you know, white t-shirt underneath, some belt going around him. I don't know. He's got yellow eyes. He's got a little bit of a red strand of hair coming out. Okay. Who the hell is this guy anyway? Hold it right there. Is this the man that was running earlier? It sounded like he had the Rudolph's voice actor earlier though.
そのメイドは犯人じゃねえ。
You got the wrong culprit. Okay, that's definitely not Rudolph's voice actor. Right, I must have misheard earlier. You got the wrong culprit. Okay, this guy seems to know the answer. A man kicked the door open, and the Inquisitors were all shocked at the sight of him.
なぜあなたがここにいるものなの？
My man ran over through the Twilight Town.
この事件はもうあなたの担当ではないと知りたまえ。
Know that you're no longer in charge of this case? He used to be in charge of this case, and he's not anymore? What the hell? Why?
うるせえ。アリバイがない奴を一人見つけたらそいつが犯人なのか。犯行には や動機が心がいらねえってのか。
Okay, I like this guy. Yeah, motive is important. Yeah, I like that. I'm with you, bro.
犯行はな、人が犯すんだ。心がねえ事件なんて存在しねえ。心を無視した推理なんざ俺は絶対に認めねえ。
I'll never accept any theory that ignores the heart. Okay, okay, I'm with that. I'm with that.
あなたのホワイダニット至上主義の主張には辟易するものと知りたまえ。
You're embarrassing yourself. You think you're some impressive, incredible professional inquisitor, and you can't even focus on the why done it? Ha!
ホワイダニットなど無用。
Okay.
信用すればかようなもの容易に絞り出せるものなり、大法院もその女が犯人であることを認めたものなり。
I don't care about no great court. I want to know why that woman is a culprit.
大法院、そのメイド以外の全員にアリバイがあるならきっとそうなんだろうというお前の独りよがりを鵜呑みにしただけだ。他の被疑者のアリバイが崩れれば白紙に戻る。他の連中のアリバイも無様なもんじゃない。大広間の時計の音は正確に正午を刻んだか。勝手口の犬は全員に吠えるのか。確かにお前はメイドのアリバイの偽証を崩した。それは見事なもんさ。
Congratulations.
だがそれで終わりなのか。メイドに犯行が可能だ。それを行う動機はあるのか。他の人間のアリバイは完璧なのか。他にもアリバイを偽証している人間がいる。それを探すことを怠るな。犠牲者に怨恨、金銭関係でトラブル。動機を捨てるな。心を捨てるな。動機なんて後付けでどうでもいいなんて、そんな乾ききったミステリーごっこは卒業しちまいな。
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
メイドが犯人でないなら、なぜに彼女はアリバイを偽証するものなりや。
Oh, now you're asking for the why done it. Now you're asking. Now you're wondering why. Alright? I thought we didn't care about the why. If she's in the culprit, why would she do that? That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. The why done it. If she was a culprit, why did she do it? If she wasn't a culprit, why did she pick it? That's exactly the point. Now you're wondering.
そしてそれを問うことに
Oh,
茶
okay,
番。
never mind. Never mind. Because she's saying that question is a waste of time. Great. Great. Okay, never mind. I was like, okay, you're being a hypocrite, but okay, never mind. They're sticking to those same roots. That the why done is unimportant. Okay.
審問し赤き真実を絞り出し、犯行時刻のすべてを赤き地で署名させるだけで良いものと知りたまえ。
And have her sign in red blood to everything that. Wait, not that we just have to interrogate her, bring out the red truth, and have her sign in red blood to everything that happened at the time of the crime. Okay.
ああ、そうだ。お得意の拷問で全てを神の目線から客観的に赤裸々に絞り出せばいいさ。でも言っておく。心のねえミステリーと推理のやり方はな、俺が絶対に認めねえ。
すでに本事件は本館に継承されたるものなり。
It's interesting that this guy's getting a sprite. He gets his own sprite, but this other woman, this other inquisitor, she's not getting her own sprite. So she's not an important character, I guess. But this other guy is going to be an important character.
ここに命令書もあるものなり。さあ補佐官一同、構うことはなしと知りたまえ。そのメイドの逮捕を命じるものなりや。
I order you to arrest this maid. Come now, aides. Know that there is no reason to hesitate. Okay. When she gave this order, her subordinates hesitated, looking back and forth between their superior and that man.
させねえ。
Hey, yo, he's posing! JoJo pose or something? Nah, you stop right there. I won't let you.
本当の犯人は他にいる。動機から推理可能だ。アリバイトリックなんざ古典通り。心を忘れるんじゃねえ。
The alibi trick's an old one.
心など不要なり。犯行可能な疑わしき人物を導き出し、信用して赤き真実を絞り出せばいい。万一犯人でなかったなら、別の疑わしい容疑者を審問にかければいいだけなりや。
そんなのは推理じ
退きたまえ。その女を逮捕するものなりや。そのメイドが犯人であると知りたまえ。
使用人が犯人であることを禁ず。
Okay. Isn't that wait a minute. Wait. Is that that's not a Nox commandment? What truth is that? It's forbidden for a servant to be the culprit? Where does that come from? The words of power blasted away the aides who were trying to arrest the maid.
バンダイン20作第1
It's a Van Dyne rule? I've heard of Van Dyne. I've heard of Nox and I've heard of both Nox and Van Dyne before I read this visual novel. I didn't know anything about them. Okay, so Van Dyne's rules are coming in. There's 20 of them. Rule 11. First I had to memorize the Nox rules. Now you have to memorize the Van Dyne rules. God damn. Alright, what's rule number 11? It's servants can't be the culprits.
このメイドを拷問したかった。第二夫人とその愛人のアリバイをもう一度洗いな。
Make sure you double check the alibis for the second wife and her lover first. But wait! If servants can't be the culprit... Let me check. He said servants can't be the culprit, right? It's forbidden for a servant to be the culprit. So, according to Van Dyne's rules, it's not Shannon? What? It's not Sayo or Kanon or Yoshia. What? Wait a minute. So I've got... Wait. So... Wow, so my entire series is wrong then. Really? Really? That's a big... That's a... Ooh. Wait, I've read that correctly, right? It's forbidden for a servant to be the culprit, right? It is forbidden for a servant to be the culprit. Damn. So... The culprit isn't Sayo or Shannon or Kanon or Yoshia. And it's not Genji, Kumasawa, Nanjo. And Nanjo's not a servant to be fair, so it could be Nanjo. Or Gora. So but they could be accomplices, right? The servants can be accomplices. But they're not the culprits. So who's the culprit then? We know it's not Nazi. I highly doubt it's Cross. I'm thinking of the adults. Kinzo's already dead. Rosa, I don't have faith in Rosa. Kirie did say that she would be willing to even kill people for the sake of if her husband asked her to do it. Just saying. That sounds hella sus from Kirie. Kirie could be the culprit then. But then how can I explain? Dude, but what about the trick last part? So maybe Kanon and Shannon being the same person is irrelevant to them being the culprit. Oh. I guess that could be separate plot points. Yeah. So Kanon could have been the rescuer for Rattler, that's fine. Doesn't mean Kanon and Shannon have been the culprit since episode 1. Could it be Kirie then? Could it be any of the cousins? Do I suspect cousins? But then I can't ignore the heart though, right? Why would Jessica go on a killing spree? Or George or something, right? It's not Battler. I doubt it's Maria because Maria has had direct contact with the culprit, so it can't be Maria or Battler. George, you have George and you have Jessica, but I feel like okay, out of the adults, I wanna leave out Cross from suspicion. I don't think it's Cross. I wanna leave out Nazi. We know it's not Nazi. Hideyoshi's there too, you know. And we have Hideyoshi and Eva. Could it be... So it's either Hideyoshi, Eva, Rudolph, and Kirie then. I think Kirie is suspect of her statement. But equally as much it could be Hideyoshi. Right? And the money problems are enough motivations for all of them to have done the murders. Then we have the heart for all of them. We can explain the motive for all of them. But okay, so it's not Shannon then. Man, because if you think about it, a lot of the mysteries can be solved if Shannon is the culprit because now we know that her and Kanon are the same person. But maybe that's a true fact, and the culprit is a different person that has been killing everybody. And the reason why Beatrice's Red Truths work so well is because is because of this whole trick that Shannon and Kanon are the same person, and I didn't see it until now. But now that I know that, whoever the culprit is that is killing Shannon or Kanon in these different episodes could be interesting to see. But let me read this again. It is forbidden for someone to be the culprit. So it can't be a servant. Okay. And that's Van Dyne's 20 rules, rule number 11. Okay. So we have Van Dyne going on here. Is this man supposed to be Van Dyne? Is it this guy? Because we had Lonor being Knox, and now we have Van Dyne here. You have to touch this mate to make sure you double check the alibis for the second wife and her lover first, okay?
その二人には犯行時刻の明白なアリバイが。あの
程度でアリバイか。ボンクラのお前に分かるように説明してたら、時間がいくらあっても足りねえや。めんどくせえ。主席を名乗りたかった。その程度の捜査と推理を見せてみな。
Is this Van Dyne? He's also Chief Inquisitor? Is he on the same level as Lonor or something?
それまでこのメイドへの逮捕状は俺が預かるぞ。
ならあなたにそのメイドが犯行を犯さなかったことが証明できるなりや。犯行時刻に彼女が台所を離れていたことは明らかと知りたまえ。彼女は犯行時刻にどこで何を。その女にも今回にもあなたにも何も証明は不可能なりや。なればこそ神門の拷問具で赤き真実を絞り出すほかなきなり。
So it's guilty until proven innocent. That's how you're doing this. That's how you're solving this, right? Just alright. Well, you know, you can't prove that she didn't do the crime, so try to figure out how if she did the crime if it was her. Instead of trying to prove that it is her, you want me to prove that it isn't her. But we should start off with the standpoint that she is innocent instead of starting off with the standpoint that she's guilty and have her prove that she isn't guilty. Right?
真犯人からはシヘドでも真実でも好きなだけ絞り出してやる。だが真犯人じゃねえ人間はいかなる審問も拷問も許さねえ。
だからこそあなたは甘いと批判されるものなり。疑わしきは全て審問。それが我ら異端審問官の魔女裁判であると知りたまえ。
Witch trials? Witch hunts?
そうだよ。俺たちは異端審問官。
Oh, so this guy's an Inquisitor as well. Okay. Inquisitor Van Dyne?
邪悪な魔女を撃つ。それが商売さ。だが、万一にも市民を傷つけてはならない。疑ってはならない。人間は誰しも自分だけの真実を持つ。それは罪を犯した時にのみ暴かれる。俺たちにはそれを暴く資格が与えられる。だがねえんだよ。何が？罪なき人間の罪なき真実を 暴く資格なんざたとえ神様にだって与えられちゃいねえんだよ。
Not even God. The maid finally realized that he was trying to protect her.
どちら様か存じませんが、ありがとうございます。私本当に犯人じゃないんです。
んなことは知ってる。お前の彼氏は全てを投げ出してお前のためにアリバイを証言する。感謝してくれ。あの若造は名誉も肩書きもお前に比べたら大したもんじゃねえと言いやがったぜ。
Honor reputation worth nothing compared to you.
そんなことをしたらあの人は。
それには及ばねえ。恋人たちの秘め事を暴くのは三流雑誌の仕事だ。ミステリーじゃねえ。俺は心のない推理は絶対に許さねえ。
Then, for the first time, the man's sullen expression relaxed, and he patted the maid's head unreservedly.
彼氏と幸せになりやがる。だが勤務中に相引きするのはあまり褒められない。時々にしとくんだ。
Yeah, he still acknowledges that he can still acknowledge that someone that isn't the culprit has sinned, but you know, they're still not the culprit though. But you still sin, you know what I mean? You can do bad stuff if you're not the culprit. Doesn't make you completely innocent. All right.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
So the culprit can't be a servant, huh? These words were heard only by the two of them. The man had learned of her innocence, which could only be proven by exposing the secrets of a pair of young lovers, and he had rushed about in search of a solution, resentful of the arrogance of those trying to expose this by forcible means.
Suiriは犯人を作ることで、その過程で罪なき人々の心の真実を踏みにじることでもある。心が大事なんだ。探偵気取るのは心を忘れるんだね。そいつを忘れて俺たちはただの知的住人じゃ。
So this guy's he's a leveled up Erica. To be fair, at least Erica acknowledged that. She's like, bro, the heart? That's useless. I don't need that. Man, I would love to see a showdown between this guy and Erica then. Oh, that could be fun. Alright. The Inquisitors couldn't argue back any longer after the man's forceful words. The man's name was Will. Oh, not Van Dyne? What's Van Dyne's name originally? His name was Will? Will Turner? Is this Pirates of the Caribbean? Will. But everyone used to call him by a different title. It's Van Dyne, isn't it? What's Van Dyne's full name anyway? Van Dyne. I've heard of Van Dyne. SS Van Dyne? What does SS stand for? Also styled as SS Van Dyne, is the pseudonym used by American art critic Willard Huntington Wright. Okay, but this guy's name is Will. Is his full name Willard Huntington Wright? Van Dyne. Okay. Willard Huntington Wright. Okay. But this guy's name is Will, okay? I used to call him by a different title. Van Dyne. Chief Inquisitor in SSVD. the 8th District Repentance Enforcement Agency of the Great Court of Heaven. Wizard Hunting Wright. It is Wright! Oh my god! It is Van Dyne! Willard Huntington Wright. Or Wizard, okay, it's not Willard Huntington Wright. Wizard Hunting Wright. Not Willard Huntington. His name is Will, but people call him Wizard Hunting Wright. Okay, it's Van Dyne. Got it. Okay. Will Wizard Hunting Wright. Okay. He's also in the character file.
お前らへの最後の引き継ぎだ。
Willard H. Wright. Willard. Wait, what did it say? Willard H. Wright? Willard Wizard Hunting Wright. What did it say H then? He said, why shouldn't we see? We should be WWW because Willard Wizard Hunting Wright, or maybe Willard Hunting Wright. Okay. Well, Willard H. Wright here. That's the last thing I'm leaving behind for you all. You can read about him in the character file. We'll do that in a second here.
魔術師狩りのライトの名を継ぐなら忘れるな。
Wizard Hunting Wright.
絶対だ。
So his name is Willard. Will. I'll just call him Will. I think for now, just shortening his name to Will is fine. Will. Okay. Never forget. Okay. I like his mindset though. Alright. Dang. He's got his own Bluetooth. Nice. Ooh. Oh! Okay! New opening! Oh. When they cry. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's look here. Let's have a looky. Okay. That's Rockinjima. That's Yalan. It's very bright. Battler. Okay. Got your boy. Batora. We're in the sky. That's Kyodorian. Who's that? That was Willard, right? There was someone next to him. Okay, Vernon Lambda, okay. It's a story of my love, okay. The Jesters! Planor, okay. Burn, yo. Beato, yo. And truth is concealed within illusion. What is that? What is that power? What? Okay, that's it. That's the intro. Alright, great. Wow, that was... the murder of Beatrice? Wait, what? Wait. What? What's going on now? Where is this place? Are we going to the chapel? Lorely. This is the chapel. This is surely where the gold is, right? Quietly, the rain fell down. Wait a minute. I'm gonna keep reading for a bit here. But that probably was the least spoilery opening out of all the openings we've gone so far. Because I had no clue what was going on in that opening. By the way, now that episode 6 is over, do you guys want me to check out the opening that plays when you're AFK in the menu? I can do that next part. Let me know in the comments, or maybe not next part. Whenever after this video is released, I want to see the feedback. Let me know if I should check out that opening. Because I'm guessing there's a different opening as well when you're AFK in the main menu. I haven't seen it yet because you guys told me to wait until after I was done with episode 6 to see it. So, alright, quietly, the rain fell down. The rain of sadness stripped down the outer walls of the chapel, quietly washing away the dust of the world of the living. The chapel doors were open. For a wedding, only those with invitations would be allowed in. a wedding in a chapel, okay. However, for a funeral, the doors will be open for all those who remember the deceased. Oh, so this is Beato's funeral, okay. So, this must be a funeral. A figure holding an umbrella approached the chapel. A figure holding an umbrella? Okay. It was Will. Will? Why is Will coming over here? Okay, the guy we just met. New character. Okay. Well, are you also not going to forget the heart of Beatrice? You remember her story? Yo, this guy just came out of nowhere. He's just a... Why... Who's this character anyway? We've never seen him before. Ooh. Is this how the inside of the chapel looks like? What the hell? A reception desk had been set up in this entrance to the chapel. Canon! As the figure approached, Canon, who had been sitting at this desk, stood up and welcomed him with a bow. I'm not here to mourn. You're here to meet with someone. You came to a funeral to meet someone? A dubious expression rose to Conan's face. Will pulled an envelope from his pocket and showed him the sender's name. Okay.
すまねえな。せめてそいつをもらえるか。
ありがとうございます。きっとお喜びになられると思います。
She will be pleased. Beatrice? I'm still sticking by that Beatrice is Canon and Shannon. That, you know, Sayo created a personality along with the Canon personality, along with the Shannon personality, Yoshii, right? But the culprit not being a servant, now that Will is here, confirming that the culprit can't be a servant, that spices things up. So while that whole plotline is true with Batter and stuff, with Beatrice and all that, we gotta find a different culprit as well. And I wonder who that culprit could be then. Has there been anyone that has been clearly the culprit since the first couple of episodes? Well, let's see. Maybe the visual will reveal it this episode. Or the next episode. Because the next episode is the last episode, so... Canon handed him one of the golden roses being handed out to all the mourners. Will took it, sadly bowed his head, and entered the chapel. Inside the chapel, several people who appeared to be the family of the deceased were gathered together. The family of the deceased. And they all seemed to be recalling memories of the departed. Several people appear to be the family of the deceased. This is not Beatrice's funeral? Beatrice had a family? Or they're also saying the deceased, so there's multiple deceased? I thought it was Beato. Or maybe, I guess the deceased could be one person. Well, this is the departed, I guess. Ah! Oh, Kenzo's here. Okay, now it's Happy Beato. It's Happy Beato's funeral. Oh, Beatrice! Ah, you crazy clown, bro.
Nothing.
Bro, she passed away before you got to meet her. Before you got to see her smile one last time. That's crazy, buddy. Hey, yo, Kinzo. You died before the story even started. You shouldn't be here. You died way before 1986. What's up, bro? Nazi's here too. So they're all mourning for Beatrice. So they all know who she is. Okay.
控室の方で少し休みましょう。私が殺したのよ。私が。
Right. We're also referring to what happened in episode 3. You killed her in 1967, 19 years ago, apparently. But you're mourning for her now in 1986? When is this mourning happening?
とんでもない。どうしてローザ様が殺したことになりましょう。
Hmm.
お父さんすごい泣きよね。
Oh yeah, Kiria, Miss Culprit perhaps? Kiria could be the culprit, you know. If it's not Sayo or Yoshia, I might be suspecting Kiria now. It can't be a servant.
ベアトリーチェか。
絶対お母様が亡くなった時より泣いてるわ。
Ooh. Hey, Kenzo, what do you think about that? They're throwing shade at you.
こら、今はそんなこと言うときちゃうで。
Sorry, yeah. We're mourning for Beato, okay. Some sobbed, unable to conceal their tears, and some spoke softly of old memories. They were all remembering the departed in their own ways, it seemed. When Will approached the altar, several people turned around. Of course, none of them knew who Will was. Okay, so Will is new for everybody, not just me. Alright, is it just a new guy? He's coming out of nowhere. He's an inquisitor that's coming out of nowhere, okay. Paying this no mind, Will walked in front of the casket on the altar, which seemed to be buried in golden roses. Inside the casket, there was no corpse. Instead, as though it lay there in place of a body, there was a single thick book with an extravagant binding. The space all around it was filled with countless golden roses. There were words printed on the book's cover. To my beloved Beatrice, October 5th, 1986.
Miss Beatrice.
You calling her Miss? Okay. What are your thoughts on this, Will?
ミセスだったら許しな。会ったことはね。
You've never met her?
だが、お悔やみ申し上げるぜ。
Okay, but you said you were here to meet up with someone. Who are you here to meet up with? Now you're after you're done mourning for Beato. Who are you gonna meet up with? What's the plan? He took the rose he had received from the reception area and placed it in the casket. He had absolutely no connection with the woman called Beatrice. However, since he had come to visit the funeral, he had to follow this minimum display of respect for the dead. As part of this, Will prayed for the passage of the departed to the next world. Okay, Will.
失礼だが、どちら様かな？
Left for October. Who might you be?
私は後宮クラウス、喪主の代行です。
Chief Mourner, okay.
こっちは子供のリオン。
This is my child, Leon. What? The hell are you talking about?
はじめまして。
What? Wait, that was the girl from the opening. Wait. You should me. What? What the hell? That ain't Jessica. Wait. What? Now I'm bamboozled. What the freak is going on? Wait, she has an Shiromiya family crest as well. I mean, so yeah, she's clearly part of the main family. Blonde hair, okay. Gray eyes similar to the Krauses, I guess. But if I remember correctly, Jessica had blue eyes. Who, Leon? Or is it Leon? Or he said Leon, right? Not Lion, right? Ishiromiya Leon. Pleased to meet you. Who the hell are you? Where's Jessica at? What is going on? What? Does Jessica have an older sister? Wait. Has there been any... I'm so confused. I am so confused. Okay, never mind. You know what? Scratch everything everything that I theorized up until now out the window. Alright? I thought Shannon, Sayo, Yoshio's the culprit. Alright, servants kept the culprit. So that's out the window. Friggin' the baby from 19 years ago. I'm so confused. Scratch that out. I don't know what's going on. Okay, you know what? The episode title description did not lie when they said that this was going to be a bit difficult, because I have no idea what's going on right now. Okay. What the hell? Who are you?
後ろ宮リオンです。
You mean Leon? No, here she pronounces it Leon, so that's how she's doing it. Okay.
リオン
Why, you're confused as well?
誰だお前
You're confused as well! You're confused as well, right? Okay! I'm not the only one! What is going on here? What?
理科の理に魚するの魚でリオンと読みます。
Yeah, I don't care! Who are you? Where'd you come from? Cross had another child? Did Cross and Nazi have another child? No! No, because the whole thing was that Nazi was struggling to give birth to children, and the first one she managed to give birth to successfully was Jessica. Where is this coming from?
ちょっと日本人っぽくない名前ですよね。
Well, yeah, okay, obviously, all the Sherman family have weird names. That's fine. Weird Western names. That's fine. That's part of the whole thing. Why Leon? Who are you? Okay, so does Will know what's going on with the family conference of Rokujima of 1986? Will stared at Leon's face, wearing a confused expression. So he must know the family and what's going on with the family, right? So the fact that he's confused means that he must know what's going on. Or else he would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, I believe you, or something. He didn't seem to be particularly interested in Cross, but apparently Leon had drawn some sort of reaction from him. It definitely drew a reaction from me! Rather than interest, it was more as though he felt like something was out of place. Something? There's big things out of place here!
旦那様、奥様がそろそろと。
Nazi. Okay.
そうか。一同の諸君、ここで賑やかにしては個人もうるさがるだろう。
What's going on?
控室の準備が整ったそうだ。
This episode so far has been so confusing. What? If your team wasn't here, it may disturb the dead? Okay.
場所を変えようではないか。
When Cross called out to everyone, they began to move towards the chapel waiting room.
すまん。リオンはしばしお客様のお相手を頼む。
I mean...
私はみんなを控室に案内する。
Okay.
はい、父さん。
Father? No! Stop saying that! What does that mean? Father? What? Where's Jessica? Where's Jessica? Where's Jessica? Wait, can Jessica acknowledge that this person is her older sister? It looked like a natural conversation, with no awkwardness for either father or child. What?
親子なの
What?
そうですが、何か。
Because... What? Where'd you come from? I've read 6 episodes of Umineko, and I have no clue what you are. I have no clue what you are, who you are, where'd you come from? Has there been any allusion to this?
後ろ宮クラウスの子供はジェシカのはずだ
Okay, good question. What do you think? Leon, who's that? Do you have any relations to Jessica?
ジェシカは妹です。
What? Your little sister? What? Naughty did not give birth. What? Naughty did not give birth before Jessica. That was the whole plot point of episode 5. We've been through this. We've been through this. What? I'm so confused. What?
お呼びする必要はありますか?
No, that's fine. I wanna talk with you. I wanna know more about you. Who? What? Wait. What? Leon, Lion. Okay, what does Lion... Why's her name Leon, Lion? Is there any connection there that I'm not seeing? Leon, Lion. What is there something with lions in Umineko that I'm missing here? Lions, Leon, I don't know.
Yeah, night.
That won't be sense. I agree. I want to talk with you. I'm interested. What's going on here? Apparently some sort of game was already being played right off the bat. Whose game is this? Is this Burn? Is Burn trolling us? Is Burn going trollololololo? I guess that might be it. Burn showing us by introducing a person that doesn't exist or something? Right? She just added an extra piece? Scratching at his head with an irritated look on his face, Will glanced around.
失礼ですが、あなた様は個人とはどのようなご関係で?
全く何もねえ。迷惑な話さ。
ではあなたはどうしてこの葬儀に?
Since Leon was a fairly mild person, Will's behavior was met with nothing more than a blank expression. A normal person would probably have put on a dubious look long before this. Will scratched his head again and yelled angrily at someone other than Leon.
来たぜ。そろそろ顔を出しやがれ。
Okay, so this is the person that Will came here to meet, right? The members of the Ishirama family had already followed Cross's instructions and moved to the waiting room. By now, this cold, vast chapel decorated with gold roses was empty except for Will and Leon. That's Burn. Okay, L&D circulation. So this is part of Burn's game. What's up, Burn? The girl's voice came suddenly from behind the pair. It's Burn Castle. We know who she is. She's playing some trick on us. Explain the situation, man. When Leon turned around in surprise, a girl had appeared out of nowhere and drifted down on top of the altar. So are we now in the meta world right away or no? What's up? She landed softly on the sacred funeral altar as though this was perfectly normal. Crushing the golden roses under her shoes. Hey, that's rude. Come on, let her rest in peace. Come on now. Of course, Leon did not know this girl. I don't know you, Leon. Who are you? Just why on earth were all of these people unrelated to the funeral popping up one after another?
俺はもう引退だ。
He's retired.
仕事なら新しいライトに頼みな。
Also, Wright is a name you pass along? you pass that name?
いいえ、あなたに頼みたいのはこの事件を送った物語を読んでくれたかしら。
Did you read the tale I sent you? What are you talking about? The tale?
斜め読み程度に。
Skimmed it!
あなたがどなたか存じませんが、そこから降りてください。そこは神聖な祭壇ですよ。
Snapping out of a daze, Leon told the girl to get down off the altar, but the girl ignored this completely. Okay, well, Burn is just being rude. On top of that, Will kept on talking to the girl as though Leon wasn't even there.
リオンとか言った。 こいつは何者だ？
Fantastic question. Who is this person? Also, he's read. I'm guessing she gave Will the tale about Rokkenjima, and I'm guessing she gave Will the tale about Rokkenjima, and so he knows what's going on here. He knows there's just murders going on. But now Bernie's introduced this Leon person, and he's trying to trick us all or something. Alright, I'm gonna end this part here, but firstly, I'm gonna check the character files, because we got some new characters, so character file time. The murder of Beatrice. Very confusing. Okay, from the human side we just got Leon. Okay, so the first child of Cross and Nazi. Jessica's their second child. She has two, okay, she has two Shiromiya one-winged eagle symbols. One on her thigh. Wait a minute. One on her thigh and one on her near her neck. But one on her thigh is interesting because the only other person or people that have one on their thigh is Shannon and Beatrice. That is not something I'm forgetting. The fact that Shannon and Beatrice both have one on their thigh. Connell's thighs are blocked. But now this person also has an emblem on their thigh. Not an emblem, but an eagle, eagle design. I wonder if that's connected or if I'm seeing something. If I'm seeing things there. One on their thigh. Why would they have a one-winged eagle on their thigh? Along with Shannon and Beatrice. Is this another Shannon personality? No, but it doesn't make sense because if this is another Shannon personality, or Sayo personality, sorry, Yoshia, Sayo, whoever that person is, you tell me that they made a Kanon personality, a Shannon personality, a Beatrice personality, and a Leon personality, if that's the connection there. But this Leon personality doesn't make sense to me. Because how Shannon isn't or Sayo, sorry. Yoshia, Sayo Yoshia, I keep saying that I'm gonna call him that, but I keep forgetting to call him that. Sayoshia, he or she, I don't know, Sayoshia, they're not Jessica's older sister or brother, we don't know their gender. I'm assuming Leon is a girl, right? I mean, she seems pretty feminine to me, so I think it's a girl, right? So maybe Sayoshia created the personality of this Leon. That's a girl. That's the older sister of Jessica. And let me think about this. But why would they have a current personality trying to gain the love of Jessica, and then another personality in Leon trying to become her older sister? Why? But Natsu was not supposed to have given birth to any older sister. How did Sayo create a personality like that? That doesn't make sense. Wait a minute. And the thing on their side. Let me keep reading here. Jessica, the second child, was given the silver ring of the head successor. The silver ring of the head successor? What? And will succeed the position of family head upon turning 20? 20. Sayo and Yoshi are supposed to be 16, is what we've been told. But then last episode we got a little thing where it's like, well, Beatrice is 19 years old upon turning 20. So is this person 19? I mean, they'd have to be older than Jessica, and Jessica's 18 years old. So maybe they're 19 years old? Maybe even lied to all along, and Sayo Yoshia are actually 19 years old? Maybe, and this is another personality from them? Mild, polite, and without any clear faults. Except for being too young, this youth is more suitable to become the next head. Wait, mild, polite, and without any clear faults. Except for being too young, this youth is more suitable to become the next head than any other, and is adored by Kinzo? What? Let me read that again. Mild, polite, and without any clear faults. Except for being too young, this youth is more suitable to become the next. Why is this person suitable to become the next head? Wait a minute! Will succeed the position family head upon turning 20? It's not supposed to be Cross? Why does this person get that treatment? That special treatment? Shouldn't Cross be next? Why is Leon so special that they get to have the next family head succession? There's something going on here. Except for being too young, this youth is more suitable. That's weird. Witch side. Okay, who's Will? Will is part of the witch side? I guess he's an inquisitor. So we got a new character in Willard H. Wright, a member of the SSVD, the 8th District Repentance Enforcement Agency of the Great Court of Heaven. Inquisitor. Ranked Archbishop First Class. Goes by the name Wright of the 20 Wedges, or Wizard Hunting Wright. Now you can see his full design. He's got, you know, some pants and boots, okay. Belt there, okay. He was an ace inquisitor in his youth, and was feared for being both ruthless and merciless in his work. However, at some point there was a change in his work attitude, and his previous flashy escapades became a thing of the past. His current style is often fickle, alternating between laziness and obsessive bursts of energy regarding mere trifles. By now, everyone has given up trying to understand him. He has already submitted his resignation and had it accepted. Only a few days remain before he will lose the name of Wright. Okay, so the name of Wright is passed on from person to person. But Burncastle wanted specifically Will's help. The Witch of Miracles, Burncastle. So the Witch of Miracles and Miko to the Witch of Theater going. In the 7th game, she conducts Beato's funeral. Met with defeat in the previous game and came out the loser. Ha! She has proclaimed that she will tear out the guts of Beato's game to satisfy her irritation. And yeah. Maria, a little mage who has inherited the black blood from Kinzo. The black blood. Unlike Kinzo, she was gifted with natural talent and began to tread the path of the mage while still young. That said, her power is still weak, and she is no more than an apprentice. So this is apprentice Witch of Origins Maria. However, she is skilled with enchantments which bestow magical power upon objects, and the magical items she creates compete with those of the Meister class. Beatrice, the Golden Witch, who has lived for 1,000 years. She has already surpassed the limits of humans, and it is said that she will appear in response to a human summons, just as demons do, to lend them her power for a price. Likes black tea and ice cream, hates boredom and those who deny her existence. Got it. Virgilia. You already read about Virgilia? Cool. Ronov is the same, probably. Okay, Garp is probably the same. And the Chester sisters are the same, right? Okay. But let's go back to Leon. I'm interested in Leon right now. The first child crossing Nazi has an eagle on their thigh. If it's a Sayo personality, that would mean Sayo is Sayo is Jessica's older sister. That doesn't make sense though. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Let me think about that. Because from what we know of Sayo, she's supposed to, or he or they, whatever. Sayoshi is supposed to be an orphan that Kinzo brought in, right? To be a servant for the Shuma family. That's what we know of Shannon and Kanon. But now that we know they're the same person, could that story be true? Could that story be false? What if they are Nazi's child? What if the entire plot twist is that they're actually Nazi's child? But no, that doesn't make sense because Nazi said that she struggled to give birth. Then there's the baby from 19 years ago. Wait a minute, let me think about this. You have the baby from 19 years ago that was given to Nazi by Kinzo. But Nazi rejected the baby, right? Nazi killed the baby. 19 years ago we also have the situation where Rosa killed off the Beatrice in Kyodorian. I wonder if those two stories are connected. Leon is 19 years old, right? Up to turn 20. 19 years old. What if Sayo is actually 19 years old and we've been lied to that they're 16? Kinzo gave a baby to Nazi 19 years ago. What is Burnt Castle doing with this? Oh my goodness, the connections are too clear. I mean, I feel like I'm close. I gotta be close now. I gotta be getting close. Leon. So, Leon. What if Leon is that baby? Okay, Leon is that baby from 19 years ago. But Nazi killed the baby. Nazi killed that baby. But then, so Leon... And Leon isn't... What if... But is Leon Nazi's biological daughter? No. That can't be it. Nazi's first child biologically has to be Jessica, right? From what we know. So what if Leon is that baby? If Leon is that baby, and Leon is another one of Sayo's personalities, then Sayo is secretly the baby that was given to Nazi 19 years ago. Wait a minute. Sayo, wait a minute. My brain is frying itself right now. Sayo is the baby from 19 years ago. It adds up with the baby talking to Nazi in episode 5, saying I've come to get revenge. That person talking to Nazi having a young manish voice, but it was ambiguous. It matches up with Shannon and Kanon being the same person. Holy crap. That baby could be Sayo. Yes, that matches up. And Leon is another one of Sayo's personalities. That could work. But why hasn't this personality been shown to us in any of the prior episodes? Why only now? The older sister of Jessica. That's Cap. That's gotta be Cap, right? Who is Leon then? And they've been given the silver ring by Kinzo. So Kinzo must have thought that Leon is Beatrice, right? That has to be it. Kinzo thought Leon is Beatrice. Kinzo gave Beatrice to Nazi. And the silver ring, adored by Kinzo. Except for being too young, the youth is more suitable to become the next head than any other. That's gotta be it. That lines up to pieces. Should line up to pieces. Kinzo, but where did he get the baby from? Who is Beatrice though? I'm stuck there. Wait. Damn it. 19 years ago, Rosa killed Beatrice of Curatorian. What does that mean? What could that possibly mean, goddammit? I feel like I'm close! I'm so close, I feel like. I've gotta be close. Right? The episode 5 phone call. Ambiguous voice. That's Sayo. Okay? Sayo made a Leon personality that we haven't seen until now for some reason. Why introduce it now, Burnt Castle? Why now? This episode is supposed to be the answers episode. There's an answer involved here with Leon. Kinzo adored Beatrice. He even set up a painting of her in the entrance hall, right? He set up a painting of her. So, when was that painting made? When was it put up on the wall? Right? Because if that painting exists, then that Beatrice that's in the painting is different than the Beatrice personality that Sayo made. Wait a second. So that Beatrice that's in that painting would then have to be a painting of the Curatorian Beatrice that Rosa killed. Alright, we've established that that painting is based on inspiration from the Beatrice of Curatorian. Then, the baby. The baby, for some reason, Kinzo adored as if that baby was Beatrice herself. But that could be a metaphor or something. The baby was then given to Nazi. And supposedly Nazi killed the baby. What if that baby is Sayo, came back for revenge, has an ambiguous voice, that baby is also Leon? That's all the connections I can make so far. Beatrice, the painting. Okay, we've read the character file now, so I'm gonna end this part here, yo. I'm gonna end this part here. Wild, 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 wild. The murder of Beatrice. Okay. Okay. So there's still a lot of questions remaining. Of course, there's still a lot of things I'm wondering. But Leon Shiromiya. And what's Will saying here? Leon, who was it? Who is this person? We're gonna find out next time. Let's see what Burnt Castle's answer is, because depending on Burnt Castle's answer, we might find more clues. Leon. Willard H. Wright. Okay, yeah. That was the first part of episode 7. We're already deep into theory crafting, and that was just the first part of episode 7. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. What a wild start. We even got the opening this part, so that's good. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this at least as much as I enjoyed reading it. And, yeah, we'll continue with this theory crafting. We'll hopefully learn more about both Will and Leon next part. Leon Shiromiya, Jessica's older sister. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that one. But okay, yeah. I'll see you guys next time for some more. Hope you guys enjoy this, like I said. And alright, y'all. Let's do this. Alright, y'all. Peace.